Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode here with your Vancouver Canucks in year two. And we got a little bit of a change in the lineup here. So Connor Garland, he is gone. P.S. Suter, he is gone. Daniel Sprong, gone. Hoglander's going to be officially a top six forward. Then you got Jonathan Lecker-Mackey, Canucks top prospect, looking to shine through. Free agency signing Connor Dwyer. He's going to be huge on the penalty kill for us. And then you got our huge grinding line here, who's probably been one of the best fourth lines in the league for the last few years. Then you got Hughes and Hronek, Myers and Willander, Juleson and Desharnais. I am very interested to see what Mr. Tom Willander will grow into. We did not make this roster, so we're not too sure what he's going to turn out, but he's got a huge potential and a lot of hype on him. So I'm excited to see what he can do. And of course, the question mark with Thatcher Demko. Is he going to resign, or is he going to want to get that money in free agency, as this should be the last year with Demko? That's a scary thought. Now looking at the prospects we drafted, there's a couple here that's going to be some projects, but we definitely do see some high potential in them. And just like Justin Carbonneau, top six forward, 69 overall already. I feel like we can work with that. And Roger McQueen, the prize of the draft. We saw him all the way down near the bottom of the first round, and we knew we had to have him. We were not trading away a first round pick. We needed another prospect, especially with Lecker-Mackey coming up. Canucks prospect pool is going to be pretty dry. So him down there is huge. Sawyer Manoy, another solid defensive prospect. Elias Pettersson squared. Owen Pickering, a man we acquired for the Connor Garland deal. A couple of young defensemen almost ready to make that jump. Not quite yet. Maybe when Desharnais' contract ends, we can find a way. Or maybe possibly these young defensemen are ready enough we can trade away Hronek's contract. That wouldn't be bad. And here is our Thatcher Demko backup plan. Joshua Ravensbergen. This guy is huge. If you're looking for a goalie to get in your franchise mode, I would definitely take this guy here. He was an early second round pick. We had to make a trade with Washington for, but it was worth it. And Connor Dwyer, he's already injured on the year, but the Canucks off to a hot start here. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. All right, 3-0-1, 4-0-1. What we got? Oof. Yeah, we're not going to be making that deal. Just for Adam Larson, really? No thanks. Oof. Alright, there comes the losing. Dwyer, he's almost ready to come back. I think we're going to keep Carlson in that spot right now. Now, this is a trade we might make near the deadline. Get Bryanson expiring contract. They don't want much. And I feel like he would be a huge boost to our bottom pair defense. Juleson can be a healthy scratch. I'll give Bryanson the edge over Juleson for the playoffs. But we'll hold off on that trade for now. Something to come back to. Through the first month, Quinn Hughes tearing it up. What is new? This guy's going to be just breaking records. Hoglander's having a good start. Sam Bennett, a huge addition there. Jake Bobrusk, JT Miller, Brock Besser, Willander, 10 points in 9 games as a rookie D-man. Look at this guy go. My goodness. Hronek, a point per game player on the blue line. Pettersson, a point per game, but he's not getting any goals. I just don't know. What are we going to do with him? If he's going to struggle in the game like he is in real life, maybe it is a little more realistic than we thought. That contract's going to be hard to trade, though, if he cannot perform. Lecker-Mackey, 6 points in 9 games. Pretty solid for the young man. Joshua, Desharnais, Dewar barely played. Now there are some prospects we want to look at here in year 2. We may be trading a first round pick if we can upgrade our top 6 forward at the deadline. But with Fletcher Mackey growing, it would just be a rental. Hardlander's still under contract. Most of our top 6 still is going to be for at least another year. So it probably won't be a first round pick we're going to trade unless we can get another top 4 D-man. But with Willander growing, we could see just maybe a bottom pair defenseman trade happening. But maybe more reliable backup goalie we could be making a move for, as well as Seelovs, who might move him at the draft. But it all depends if we can sign Denko. And I would like to sign him to $7 to $8 million. But right now, he did already win a Vezina. He's riding a high. If he wins a Vezina again, I just don't think we're going to have any cap space to sign him. Especially with Willander being on the created roster there. With all the prospects that we're missing from the game. He's going to want a big salary increase. He already wanted $5 million and he didn't even play in the NHL yet. So he had to wait until the preseason there where he wanted to sign the 1-year, $2 million deal. But there are a couple interesting players in this draft here, especially early second round, late first. That should be promising. 6'7" center as well. Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be something? If he had Tage Thompson, light player for us, that'd be huge. And all of a sudden Vancouver's prospect pool could be looking deadly. We should be making some decent trades as long as we're in cap space. Alright. So that's Sim November here. It's never really been historically a good month for Vancouver. There's an interesting trade. Ratty and Alrickson for McNabb. Something to think about. No, we're not going to claim Mr. Ryan. Owen Pittering, injury in the AHL. See if he can recover quickly from that. That's good. I think it's going to be a good year for rookies. We thought so as well. Fletcher Mackey's now injured. Hopefully he's going to come back healthy. And he can continue his hot starts. Juleson. We'll fix that. Okay, that's alright. Jet Wu can get some playing time. Finally. Oh, there's a big injury. Phil Peronic. So we're going to make our call up here. Willander's going to go up with Hughes. And where is he? Connor Carrick. Got in free agency as a depth piece. We'll move into that top 4 spot for now. Till Juleson is ready. Now Tarasenko and Alrickson for Willander. No, not going to happen. Alrickson. There's another guy that's already 6'7". MCL injury, that's tough. That's going to halt his growth. Hoglander. Oh man, the injuries are starting to pile up here. Oh, and they want a little bit less now for Branson. And they'll even give up a 3rd round pick for a 4th and a 5th. I think that is a trade we will end up making eventually. As long as Branson's still in Columbus near the deadline. Oh man, now our Quinn Hughes is out with an injury. Oh, it's not that long at least, but the defense, man, oh man, they are getting battered and bruised. Alright, so Carrick will go back into the top 4. Nice little cheap defenseman sign in there. Let the prospects grow a little bit more. He could go down to the AHL again next year if we need. Dewar injured again. Alright, now we're into December. And hopefully we can find a way to keep rolling. We're still first in the division. 16-4-2. What a start. And Quinn Hughes still leading the team in points. JT Miller's there. Pettersson, he's got 2 goals in 22 games. That's just brutal. Besser, 21 points, 22 games. Almost at 20 goals already. DeBrusk having a little bit bounce back here. Vancouver. Hoglander and Bennett. Solid on the second line. Willander slowing down a bit, but 17 points in 22 games as a rookie. Electromati, with his injury, he didn't get any points in 11 games, so that's a little bit concerning. Now goalies, Silovs is getting lit up here. Oh, over 3.5 goals against average in 9 games. Save percentage under 900. Hey, that's not looking solid there. Silovs. Now looking at the prospects. A couple of these guys almost fully scouted. Hopefully we can find some gems here in the later rounds as well. Maybe some another Leon Draisaitl out of Germany. They didn't go to the WHL though. Rossetto, a little bit of a smaller forward there. Hopefully he can be a boost. He's only got 8 points though right now. O'Donnell, he's got 20 points. Yeah, in 20 games. A little bit bigger of a winner. Oh, there's that 6'7" center. I think we might trade into the second round if he's still available. Honestly, he might be one of our top targets to look at if he can turn into something. The DEL has definitely got some prospects this year, so it'll be interesting to see. Vancouver hasn't had many Germans play for him in the history. I think Marco Sturm had a very short tenure, and Christian Ehrhoff. But other than that, can't really name a few. If you guys can think of some, let me know down below, but I'm drawing a blank right now. But it is also 2 a.m. Oh, it was a late Saturday night, so I caught up on some sleep Sunday afternoon and woke up and realized what time it was. Like, wow. Alrighty, time to get to work. And there's some promising late round picks here too, so that's great to see. If we can get those guys fully scouted, I'm going to be set in this draft. I don't think we're going to go for another goalie unless it's something in the 6th or 7th round, because we already got Ty Young and Ravensburgen, both Prince George tutor goalies. They know each other well. Another Finnish defenseman, why not? That's worked out well for Vancouver. Sammy Salo. We're not going to talk about Oli Ulevito. Rylan Sane. Possibly a 4th round pick option there, offensive defenseman. We didn't pick many defensemen last draft because we already got a decent defensive prospect pool, but I would like to add maybe a couple more big names. Oof, they really want to give us McNabb, but we're not going to make that deal. No way. McNabb, he's more of a bottom pair guy. I'm not going to make that deal. Carlson, he's now injured, so Dewar is going to replace him. Just like that. Hey, it's funny how that timing worked out. 24-2. With the injuries we're having, this is huge. Mangiapane for Ravensburgen. And we have to give some picks. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Sorry, Washington. Sorry. Not going to happen. Desharnais injured. Alright, 22-4-2. Carlson, he's back. I think we're going to keep Dewar in for now. The team is rolling. Some AHL injuries. But Canucks, they're on pace to shatter franchise record for best season here. Maybe we don't make any moves at the deadline with the way this year's going. Desharnais, he's ready to come back. We'll fix that. 23-72 through December. Merry Christmas, Vancouver. Oli Mata for Elias Pettersson squared. Nope. Oh. And Seattle's fired their coach. Looks like they're not having the year they want. Ooh, a little bit of a losing streak here, so hopefully they can snap out of it. Juleson injured again. 25-9-2 through December. First place in the division. Quinn Hughes is tearing it up. My goodness. JT Miller's right there. Pettersson, 40 points. Besser, already over 20 goals. Hoglander almost at the 20 goal mark. DeBrusque slowing down a little bit here. Sam Bennett. Hronek, Heinen, Bluter, Lettermacki. Alright. All in all, pretty happy with the way the year's going so far. Thatcher Demko playing unbelievable. Possibly another Vezina candidate year. And we just want to jump in, take a look at how our prospects are doing. 28 points in 29 games for Jamison Mills. See if he can grow a little more. Kozlov is growing a little bit. Parker Holmes, he's got 25 points in 32 games. He should be a solid third liner for us in 3 or 4 years. Carbonneau, he's not growing. But hopefully we can find a way for him to grow and get that spark. He is a top 6 low potential. McQueen, have not seen any growth out of him. But he's got 39 points in 25 games. He's having a great draft +1 year. And Ravensburgen, look at those stats in the dubs. This guy's killing it. That is huge. Now looking at the lineup. Hopefully everyone's back from injuries. Can find a way. Baines is still scratched. Carlson, leave him scratched. Baines has coming in out of injury relief pretty much all year. So he's a solid 13th option for us as forward at the moment. And we started off with a loss there. St. Louis has fired their coach. Another loss. Uh-oh. Okay, win against Chicago. Dallas. There we go. Get back in the win column now. Oof. Big loss against Minnesota. Juleson. Another injury. This guy can't stay healthy this year. Slaying too many big hits. Hurting himself. Colorado. That's a big game. They are struggling. My goodness, Colorado. That's a interesting record. I did not think they would be that bad this year. But no, we're not trading our top goalie prospect to Seattle. Get lost. No, there are some offers here we're thought about. But again, closer to the deadline, we'll probably make some moves. The way this season's going, I don't really want to mess up the roster too much here. Sam Bennett, bruised arm. That's a long way from a bruise at the heart. Now, Hronek, he's back from his injury. Connor Carrick is now injured. The amount of injuries we've had this year, and with our record being so good, is awesome. That speaks to the depth of this team. They're just firing away at all cylinders. The Bushkin for Atu Ratti. Ratty might be a trade candidate here, honestly, if he can't really grow into that player that we thought who could possibly have a third line center this year, but he's just not there yet. Hughes, killing it. Miller, Pedersen, Besser already over 30 goals. DeBrusk almost at 20. Hoglander over 20. Bennett, not too shabby. Willander, solid rookie here. More points than Hronek. Lettermacki starting to feel it, almost at 20 goal mark in his rookie year. Demko, I'm pretty sure he's going to win another Vezina. I don't know if we're going to be able to afford him. But the Canucks, 35, 13, and 4, still sitting in first place in the division. Oilers, Canes, and Flames behind us. Ducks in fourth. Vegas struggling. San Jose, Seattle, I did not think would be worse than San Jose. But I am looking forward to this team. If we lose in round 1 again, there's going to be hell to pay. There's no way we can lose that early in the playoffs again. And we will see you guys next time. Till then, peace. Bye for now. Enjoy the weekend, everybody.